Welcome back, everyone. So this week here, we're going to change things up again. No metal melting. Maybe next week though. And we're going to take some mountain ash and turn it into an English longbow. This one here is made out of chokecherry tree. I left the bark on the back because the piece wasn't dried out. If you season it properly, you shave the bark off before you shape your bow. Otherwise, if you're using a green bow for like a survival bow, you leave the bark on the back to give it a little bit more stiffness. Yeah, so I had already started removing the bark on this one here. I cut this down just before summer, so it's seasoned probably not long enough. I think you're supposed to let it dry out for a year, but we'll see what kind of bow it makes. Today's workshop is a room that's in mid-reno, and I'm going to have some company. To shape the bow, I'll be using a piece of ancient technology known as the bow horse. You want to start off by stripping all the bark off with the draw knife. With all the bark stripped, you want to find the straightest side of your bow stave. And that right there is why you should use a tillering tree. It applies a more uniform pressure than the way I'm doing it. And I'm not saying that the bow wouldn't have broke with a tillering tree, but it probably would have stood a better chance. Alright, so not all bows that you make are gonna work. Mine had this fatal knot in the back. Knots in the back of your bow are extremely weak, but I had to go with the way that the original piece of wood is curved. So upon a test of a flexibility test, it splintered. So that's that. That's no more. It's no more good. That's unfortunate. That's quite a bit of time put into it, but that happens. Yeah. So whenever you cut your bow stabs out in the woods, make sure you cut a bunch. I only had 2 that were dry. I have a couple maple that are currently drying now. I have 1 more mountain ash. We might give it another try. I might even finish my chokecherry bow. No problem. This one may break too as it gets closer. It's got a lot of knots in it, but this one here was green when I started, and I left the bark on it to try to give it a fighting chance. That strengthens it up. Had I left the bark on this, it might have worked out. It's hard to say, but yeah, so we'll get started another video and build another one in the future.